Alright, let's continue where we left off. Wait, what telephone game, Patchy? First I've heard of one. I think. What's that, Sarah? Third boss, the Vagrant story? Now well prepared, and it's a reactive thing to reflect damage. Precise timing, it doesn't do much anyways. Oh no. This song? I'll look at that song later. Alright, let's do some quick little grinding real quick. Wait, what am I getting hit by? Wait, oh, I'm getting pulled. What is this thing? Oh, earth damage? Do I even have earth? Yeah, I do. What am I doing? I need to recover my soul gauge for this. Yeah, I still don't have a good feel for playing Roku, it's so annoying. Ah, screw it. Bring back in Velvet. What was it? Ah. There we go. Actually, you know what? I wonder, what does the description say for chaos? For people who understand this inside and out, those who are up for a challenge may be rewarded with some very nice equipment. No thanks. Actually, let me check. What things are chaos only? Intense for item drops. Charge activation. Nah, that's not. Reflect damage though. Although that's if I remember to reflect. Ah, whatever. Oh wait, what was the other way? Oh right, the other way was the high area with that boss earlier. Alright, let's carry on with this place. I got here last time, so there's no cutscene, but I kind of backed away once I realized that. Let's see. Lore, or... wait. Glory Days... I'm butchering that. Let me see that. It's a rank below, but increases art attack. Increases art attack by 15%. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. And it provides a little bit of extra physical damage on top of a whole lot of arts. Huh. That might be worth upgrading if I ever get the materials. Although if I do get it though, I mean... it's always the material shortage. And then I only get it in abundance once I've outscaled the equipment I've already mastered. Unless you spend a lot of your time trying to grind up the equipment you're currently on for that point in the game, but it just takes so long.
さーて、ベルベットや、そろそろ火山が爆発した時の回避策を話してくれてもいいんじゃぞ。
策なんてないわよ。
なんじゃと？それでは4選手が起きても全滅するじゃろうが。
私は死なないわ。
お主は平気でもわしらが死ぬわい。
大丈夫よ。あんたたちなら。
爽やかな顔で無責任発言すな。
多分火山は爆発しないと思う。火山にある地脈融点を利用して地脈に魂を流し込むだけだから、火山の活動そのものには大きな影響は出ないんじゃないかな。
なんじゃ、それなら一安心じゃの。
だが太古の時代より四聖種の覚醒時には大きな地殻変動があったと言われている。強引な覚醒に聖種が切れて火山を爆発させる可能性は否定できんぞ。や
っぱりダメじゃろうが。
ダメじゃないよ、僕たちなら。
火
山が爆発したって何とかしてみせる。
ベルベットに似てきたな。
頼もしい反面心配ですけど。こりゃ遺言を書いておいた方が良さそうじゃな。 アイゼン、ペンと紙はあるかの？
悪いが使用中。
小芝居はもういいわよ。どうせ全部知ってて言ってるんでしょ。
なんじゃ、バレてたかい？
当然でしょ。だってあんた遺言残す相手なんていないし。
うふ、今のは地味に傷ついたぞえ。
Goddamn Velvet. Ooh, I think we got some new enemies here. Oh, you know what that means. Alright, new enemies means new equipment.
強敵じゃ。
飛燕連脚、草原脚、烈光陣。草原脚。見切った。しまった。
Oh no, I'm stun locked. Oh goodness.
飛燕連脚、草原脚。飛燕連脚、草原脚。爆笑ゲーム。どこだ。食らい尽くす。草原脚、烈光陣。とどめ、ラパティレーズ。容赦しない。一撃じゃ生ぬるい。絶版滅衝撃。飛燕連脚、飛燕連脚、草原脚、烈光陣。爆笑ゲーム。大成功。しまった。
Oh, ow, God. I always hate fighting the bat enemies. They're so hard to hit.
飛燕連脚、
There's
草原脚、
hitboxes.
烈光陣。じゃれいライダー、そこだ。食らい尽くす。草原脚、じゃれいライダー、爆笑ゲーム。邪魔よ、そこや。とどめ、ラファティレイブン。そこをどけ。飛燕連脚、飛燕連脚、草原脚、烈光陣。爆笑ゲーム。じゃれいライダー、そこだ。食らい尽くす。飛燕連脚、草原脚、地層宣言。爆笑ゲーム。そこよ。とどめ、ラファティレイブン。その手、飛燕連脚、草原脚、烈光陣。爆笑ゲーム。そこだ。食らい尽くす。草原脚、烈光陣。爆笑ゲーム。じゃれいライダー、ラファティレイブン。飛燕連脚。
Okay, do not lead in with that move.
飛燕連
Okay.
脚、草原脚。その程度で。飛燕連脚、草原脚、烈光陣。爆笑ゲーム。そこだ。食らい尽くす。草原脚、烈光陣。
お話に。
Actually, wait, let me check something. Did I accidentally? No, no, it's on hard mode.
十分警戒して臨まなくては。
そこや。つむじ月下、烈光陣。
痛みはないの。
そこや。草原脚、烈光陣。そこや。草原脚、烈光陣。そこだ。食らい尽くす。烈光陣。とどめ、ラッシュストライフ。そこや。草原脚、烈光陣。爆笑ゲーム。そこだ。食らい尽くす。烈光陣。爆笑ゲーム。じゃ、そこよ。ラッシュストライフ。そこ、草原脚、烈光陣。爆笑ゲーム。そこだ。食らい尽くす。烈光陣。爆笑ゲーム。そこよ。ラッシュストライフ。邪魔よ。そこよ。草原脚。そこよ。草原脚、烈光陣。爆笑ゲーム。じゃれいライダー、そこだ。食らい尽くす。草原脚、烈光陣。爆笑ゲーム。
その力
Ooh,
興
is
味があ
that
る。
another art? That's
人に勧める気はないわ。
no new items though. Okay, wait. Let me see that. What was this? Shoots out 12 orbs that tears holes in space. Excuse me? What do you wait? What do you mean that costs 52? Jeez, that looks like a stage 5 move compared to almost everything else I have. Oh. Screw it. Who needs to put in heals? That's everyone else's job.
強えな。だが
飛燕連
勝つのは俺だ。
そこだ食らい尽くす
Whoops, wrong
飛
move.
燕連脚
呪いぜ。
飛燕連脚草原脚とどめラファティレイブン
絶望を手にして
飛燕連脚
の足を上げろ。
飛燕連脚草原脚しまった飛燕連脚草原脚飛燕連脚草原脚
痛みはなしに越したことはないな。
魔王演劇派
痛みはなしに
飛燕連脚草原脚ライセット頑張ってみる行くぞ
痛みを忘れそうしろ。
重圧砕けジルクラッカー
呪いぜ。
切らして燃やせ灼熱フルター
Actually, you know what?
はいやー発じゃー流れ星や
Jeez. Why are these enemies? Why are these enemies more annoying than usual to take down? Okay.
くたびれた空破絶唱魔王演劇派始祖宣言そこよ草原脚飛燕連脚飛燕連脚飛燕連脚
Oh my god, like, seriously. Why are these things so annoying to play against? They stun frequently.
痛み
On
を
top
忘
of
れ
just being annoying to hit in general.
飛燕連脚草原脚
Oh my god.
飛燕連脚草原脚
Like, I don't get it. Like, they keep changing their targets, so I can't stick to them.
飛燕連脚草原脚
There we go.
爆笑ゲームジャレイライガー飛燕連脚草原脚烈光陣邪魔よ飛燕連脚草原脚烈光陣爆笑ゲームその程度で
痛みを忘れ失踪しろ。
そこよ草原脚烈光陣爆笑ゲームそこよそこだ食らい尽くすそこだ切り裂くそこよつむじ月下そこだつぶら抜け魔王演劇派つむじ月下始祖宣言とどめラストストライフシャップそこよ草原脚烈光陣邪魔よ影すばる空破絶衝撃そこだ食らい尽くす魔王演劇派ガンザン滅災陣影すばるそこよ砲火中ガンザン滅災陣そこだ食らい尽くすそこだつぶらぬやられるわけには
There we go. Then. Almost everything cleared out here. Although, let me check the bestiary. Have we claimed? Nope. Let's see. I believe was that one snakes or was it beast? No, I got that. That was the winged one, right? Right. Okay. So obviously it's not one. So it's those two I don't have at the moment. I'll take on another one.
そこよ草原脚空破絶衝撃爆笑ゲームそこよ砲火中奇跡をなせそこよ砲火中ガンザン滅災陣そこだ食らい尽くすガンザン滅災陣とどめラッシュストライフ容赦しない一撃じゃ生ぬるい絶版滅衝撃その程度でそこよそこよ砲火中ガンザン滅災陣影すばる空破絶衝撃そこだ食らい尽くすそこよ砲火中ガンザン滅災陣そこをどけそこよ砲火中ガンザン滅災陣影すばる空破絶衝撃とどめラッシュストライフそこよ砲火中ガンザン滅災そこよ砲火中そこよ砲火中ガンザン滅災陣そこよ砲火中ガンザン滅災陣影すばる空破絶衝撃そこだ食らい尽くす 岩山滅災陣魔王演劇派そこだ食らい尽くす岩山滅災陣やれやれね
See, mastery. Okay. So we mastered the. So we only got the Mithra boots left? No, the hyper velo. Excuse me? Why does this require nearly 1,000 points to master? Oh, increases stun duration on enemies by 24%. Oh. Okay, that's actually pretty important. Jesus, that's gonna take forever to master. Oh my god. Look at this one. This one's a tier below. And this one increases stun duration by 16%. God damn.
次も
Huh. Wait a second. I just noticed I dropped some frames for a bit. Although I guess I'm not really dropping frames anymore, but that's not a good sign. Huh. Hey Rui, how you doing? Oh my god, I'm really sick and tired of fighting these bats, and I've only like fought them like what, twice? I'll wait for those bats to move away from each other. You're not back attack though.
消えねえ超幻脚熱光陣爆笑ゲームそこだ食らい尽くす草原脚始祖天元集いて癒せとどめラッシュストライフ起炎連脚起炎連脚起炎連脚草原脚
Oh my god, why? Why is this thing so annoying?
起炎連脚草原脚爆笑ゲームそこだ食らい尽くす草原脚とどめラッシュストライフ容赦しない消えない傷を刻んで果てろリーサルペインその手輪廻石奇跡をそこよそこよ砲火中空破絶衝撃影すばるそこよ魔王演劇派
Oh, seriously? Oh my god, can they stop? Oh my god, just let me play the game and hit you. Oh, skill dodges. I'm in big trouble here. Actually, hold on. There we go.
起炎連脚草原脚起炎連脚草原脚 そこだ食らい尽くすそこだ切り裂く草原脚ガンザン滅細人影すばる空破絶衝撃とどめラファティレイブンそこや砲火中ガンザン滅細人そこや草原脚烈光人爆笑ゲームそこや草原脚やられるわけには
There we go. More regular stuff though, unfortunately. Oh, you're sad right now? What's going on, Ruri?
飛燕冷却草原脚烈光人飛燕冷却飛燕冷却草原脚烈光人そこだ食らい尽くす草原脚とどめラファティレイブン飛燕冷却魔王演劇派しまった飛燕冷却邪魔よ飛燕冷却草原脚烈光人そこだ食らい尽くす草原脚そこだ貫けつむじ月下烈光人爆笑ゲームとどめラファティレイブン次飛燕冷却草原脚烈光人爆笑ゲームそこだ食らい尽くす草原脚烈光人爆笑ゲームそこやとどめラファティレイブンしまった
Oh, I didn't see if I walked into that. Ow.
飛燕冷却草原脚
I didn't get CZ75. Oh, that sucks, Ruri.
飛燕冷却草原脚爆笑ゲーム食らい尽くす草原脚烈光人爆笑ゲームそこやとどめラファティレイブン飛燕冷却草原脚烈光人爆笑ゲームそこだ食らい尽くす飛燕冷却飛燕冷却草原脚そこだ裏抜けこれで終わりよ
あっけなかったですね。
十分警戒してのゴーダッチはガンザン滅細人そこや砲火中ガンザンしまった
Oh my god, can I just stop being tagged by these things for once and actually get... I can't smoothly fight these things because they always interrupt so much.
そこや砲
Oh my god,
そ
Jesus.
こや砲そこや砲火中ガンザン滅細人そこだ食らい尽くせガンザン滅細人影すばるとどめラッシュストライク次容赦しない一撃じゃ生ぬるい絶波滅衝撃そこをどけ飛燕冷却草原脚飛燕冷却草原脚烈光人飛燕冷却草原脚烈光人爆飛燕冷却草原脚烈光人
Oh my god. Like this stupid armor doing. Oh my god. Like, why are these things the best combination ever to fight against me? One's extremely annoying to hit. One has annoying super armor and stutters you every single hit.
そこよそこや砲火中ガンザン滅細人影すばる空破絶衝撃そこだ食らい尽くすガンザン滅細人影すばるそのとどめラッシュストライクそこや草原脚烈光人爆笑ゲームそこやそこだ食らい尽くすそこだ切り裂く邪魔よ飛燕冷却草原脚烈光人爆笑ゲームそこやラッシュストライク飛燕冷却つむじ月下地層宣言爆笑ゲームそこやジャレイライダー飛燕冷却飛燕冷却草原脚烈光人爆笑ゲームそこだ食らい尽くす草原脚
Oh, there we go. Playing game logic. Also, what's my cooking? Oh, whoops. I should probably change that. I did not mean to use that. How about we upgrade Lapiset? Or Lapiset's cooking, I mean. So I mastered everything, so I'm keeping that one. Alright. Do I save? Nah, actually, I'm worried about a dire foe showing up.
そこよフォーカス熱光陣そこよそこ草原脚
痛みはなって
そこよ草原脚熱光陣そこだ食らい尽くすとどめラストストライフそこよ草原脚熱光陣爆笑ゲームそこよフォーガチュ
絶望よ天
魔王演劇
の
派
しを上げろ。
そこよフォーガチュガンザン滅災陣影すばるそこだ食らい尽くすガンザン滅災陣影すばるとどめラストストライフそこよフォーガチュそこだ食らい尽くすフォーガチュガンザン滅災陣爆笑ゲームディエン連脚草原脚熱光陣爆笑ゲームそこよ容赦しない消えない傷を刻んで果てろリーサルペインその程度でそこよ草原脚熱光陣爆笑ゲームそこだ食らい尽くす熱光陣爆笑ゲームそこよラストストライフそこよ草原脚熱光陣やられるわけには
See, summertime waistcoat. No new equipment yet. Alright, so we got the summertime. All that's left is the aquamarine and this one. I'll take the quick and easy mastery, and then we'll switch to the other thing. Wait, didn't Eisen have a equipment up thing? Ah, it's this one. But I'm still mastering all the other stuff, so I'm gonna have to live with this. Also paranoid again about another dire foe. I don't know where we'll find one.
覚悟はいいそこよ草原脚熱光陣そこだ食らい尽くす熱光陣とどめラストストライフ
Jeez.
そこよ
Yeah, like, these things keep shifting around so much. Jeez.
そこよ草原脚熱光陣爆笑ゲームそこよ草原脚熱光陣爆笑ゲームそこよ草原脚熱光陣爆笑ゲームそこだ食らい尽くすその程度でガンザン滅災時そこだ食らい尽くすそこだ貫け砲火中魔王演劇派とどめラストストライフ容赦しない消えない傷を刻んで果てろリーサルペインそこをどけ
Hey, Origami. How you
そ
doing?
こや砲火中そこや砲火中ガンザン滅災陣影すばるそこだ食らい尽くすそこだ貫け砲火中始祖を宣言爆笑ゲームそこよラッシュストライフディエン連脚草原脚熱光陣爆笑ゲームそこよディエン連脚草原脚熱光陣爆笑ゲームそこだ食らい尽くす次そこよ草原脚熱光陣
絶望よ手にしてつなぎのろしを上げろ。
ディエン連脚草原脚熱光陣爆笑ゲームそこよ草原脚熱光陣爆笑ゲームやられるわけに
Hey, Cav. How you doing? Gnome Force. Ooh. Got a thing for eyes in here. What was it? This one? Ooh, it's a higher tier. Oh, it specializes in physical defense. Yo. I could actually really go for that. Wait, reduces cast time by 20% for earth attacks too. Ooh.
そこよ草原脚熱光陣そこだ食らい尽くすとどめラッシュストライフ熱光陣 そこよ草原客烈光人爆笑ゲームそこだ食らい尽くすそこだ貫けそこだ切り裂く草原客とどめラッシュストライク容赦しない消えない傷を刻んで果てろリーサルペインそこ草原客
Oh, you're gonna head out now? Alright, Ori. Thanks for popping in. See you around.
そこや草原客烈光人爆笑ゲーム次そこだ食らい尽くす烈光人爆笑ゲーム邪魔よそこや草原客そこだ貫けそこだ切り裂く草原客
まあまあですね。
そっちもね。
If we look at the this theory, let me see. Still need the bat. Yeah, we just still need the bat. I dread fighting winged enemies so much. I forgot, did Magalu have anything versus winged enemies? Or was she the only one that had nothing versus winged enemies? She didn't have anything.
強えな。
飛燕連脚
だが勝つのは俺だ。
そこだ食らい尽くす草原客烈光人とどめラパティレイブン飛燕連脚草原客爆笑ゲームしまった飛燕連脚草原客飛燕連脚飛燕連脚飛燕連脚
Jeez! It's always a lot of goof chase with these things. Oh, look at all these stupid Sonic waves everywhere. Yeah, the stuns, like, the stuns suck a lot when you get hit by these things. Although, I think it mainly has to do with, getting hit while an attack's going off. That's either, from what I can tell, a guaranteed stun or near guaranteed. So, that's what makes it really annoying. Cause like, or, I don't know, I guess it's just in general, but like, it just feels like with these enemies and certain other ones in particular, they're just stun bots, which is aggravating. But I can't even do... I can't even do my first move, like, look at this! Come on, get over here. Why do you have to move so fast? There we go. And of course I get nothing for my troubles. Thank you, drop rate. I really wish, like, the stuff that they have to increase your drop rates only increase the drop rates of equipment you haven't acquired yet. So it's like, oh, if it's been a certain amount of battles or whatever, or for every battle you don't get this new item that you don't have, you have a better chance. But instead, I'm pretty sure it's worded in such a way that, where is it? Wait, where is it again? Ah, here it is. Like, the drop rate for your next encounter goes up, but I'm guessing that applies for any item. Anyways, wait. What was this one? What was this one again? If the character has learned a derivative of an active art... A derivative? You can perform it by pressing and holding... Wait, what? Huh. Are you gonna play some Mario Kart 8? Alright, Cav. Have fun with Mario Kart. Or, I'm sure that's Mario Kart, right? Oh, wait. If a character has learned a derivative, can perform it by pressing and holding the Mystic Art during the cast delay. Oh, was that why I see the, Oh, that explains the art. Mouse, please. Where are you? That explains this thing. I remember I got the thing a long time ago, but I kinda forgot about how this thing worked. Whoops. So wait, you're supposed to press and hold your Mystic Art during the cast delay to use that next? Really? I don't know. I think I might have used it by accident, but hell if I know. I don't think I've ever used it properly. I kinda wish for some of these gameplay changing, or like, yeah, some of these gameplay changing things, they kind of show you how some of these work. Like give you a direct tutorial for, like, the different arts when you're guarding. Because they don't outright tell you about this page. Like, you get it, but then you have to knowingly, like, notice that there's a next page prompt here, and then it's like, oh, there's another thing over here, but how do I trigger it? Well, for sure, I don't have my left analog stick set to guarding, so that's my L1 button. I don't know, things are weird, man. Like, the game, like, Berseria explains a lot in all of its, like, systems and stuff. But then, at other times, it feels like there's still much more that the game doesn't tell you that it should. Like, there's a difference between, like, things the player could or should figure out on their own, but it's another thing that there are important things that you should know how, like, to figure out how things work properly, so the player won't get confused or ignore said mechanic entirely.
強えな。だが勝つのは俺だ。
そこよかり集いて癒せはっそこ草原客ガンザン滅災人遅いわそこや砲火中ガンザン滅災人そこだ食らい尽くすとどめラッシュストライフハートレスター草原客空破絶衝撃そこよ砲火中ガンザン滅災人そこよ草原客そこよハートレスターそこよガンザン滅災人そこだ食らい尽くすガンザン滅災人影すばるとどめ光ラッシュストライフそこや砲火中ガンザン滅災人影すばるそこだ食らい尽くすガンザン滅災人影すばる空破絶衝撃とどめラッシュストライフ次そこや砲火中ガンザン滅災人影すばるそこだ食らい尽くすそこだ切り裂く草原客ガンザン滅災人打天将とどめラッシュストライフ飛燕連脚草原客飛燕連脚草原客ジャレイライガ光の飛燕連脚をなせそこや砲火中
Wait a second here. Perfect. That explains why it just hunches down and takes no damage. So that's the perfect defense move that has me questioning why am I doing no damage.
そこへ砲火中空破絶衝撃再成功そこへ砲火中ガンザン滅災人影すばるそこだ食らい尽くす
Oh no. Lindworm. Oh, wait, this one wasn't the worst thing, but that's still worrying. So... Okay, wait, I need to change everyone's strategy again. Oh shit, no wonder things... Oh fuck, I am so sorry that I'm being a dumbass tonight. I forgot to change this back. after the crystal boss, or no, slime boss that was immune to nearly everything. I forgot to change this back. Oops. I was like, why are these battles taking so long or feeling tougher than normal? Oh. Right. I left everyone on defensive because I was trying to test things as solo as possible when it came to that boss. But because I was so frustrated with the whole thing, I went on the whole rant the last session about like game mechanics I haven't been told about. I forgot about this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's see. How about balanced, aggressive, balanced, and defensive. Tactics, close or actually, how about balanced, Eleanor, fast attacks, Magilu, balancer stuff, close combat, obviously for Rokuro, aim for weakness, target multiple foes, interfere with enemy arts, up to you. Actually, wait, just so everyone can make sure that they target the right one. Target strong foes. Because I remember seeing the AI hitting the invincible enemies by accident. So I'm like, oh my god, this AI, man. Okay, so is it Null, Water, Dragon... Null, Water... I forgot, do I have 2 winged? So Swallow Dance... and Grounding Strike. Okay, so X, X, B, A, B? Ah, it's immune despite trying to trigger the immunities. Yeah, I was trying to proc off the weaknesses, but I guess you can't really do that. Yeah, like these stupid things keep interrupting. Jesus, man. Give me a break. Who was it? No, dragon. And, oh my god. Magui's attacks moved her right into the flame breath. Wait, what was my arts again for Fairy Circle? Right. Yeah, they weren't going to let me get a free heal like that. Oh my god, get out of here, stupid armadillo! I'm gonna tackle this one. Hey, wait. So wait, null, water, dragon, winged, team. Null, water, winged. So I haven't have any dragon weaknesses here. No dragon weaknesses. So let's see. Null, wing. Okay.
開口せよスキア
風の刃を断滅しろ。
虹ヶ隅フォースが守るレイジー
ほらブラスター
虹ヶ隅参ります奥義スパイラルヘルやっこく混ざれ
グレイト
シェイドラ
ほらリー
ガンガンガン
クラウド
手書き供給虹ヶ隅
何を忘れし
シェイドブラ天に虹ヶ隅霊視解放
Ah, that was an 8-hit combo.
バインド
Yeah, I messed that up a bit.
痛みを忘れ失踪しろ。
シェイドブライト
クイック
我に解放せよシオン虹ヶ隅レイジシェイドブライト
ほら
虹ヶ隅
左
我に解放せよしない同時に毛量はぜよシェイドバブレ強みめっちゃシェイドブライト
セルアブソーバー
ディバインセルバー天に下ってこい
めっちゃ飛ばない今だ伸びろ伸びろ紅翼転生
兵器の
Oh, thank
わし
goodness.
の完全なる大勝利を見たか
Nice, and no one actually died because despite how annoying or tanky the dragon is, it doesn't have any super killer moves. It's just the invincible minions that are always a huge problem here. Anyways, we did the thing. And let's say before anything goes wrong here. That definitely took a while though.
探索せ
Oh, alright, so let's go change out some equipment. So anything fancy here, the mithril garments. I need to take whatever is... But what does this one do? Oh, this one's just focus, right, that's why I die so fast sometimes. Or really fast sometimes. Is there any that I can use? The quartz one? Quartz or topaz? I'll take this one. Gives me extra capability versus other things as well. And the shimmer shoes. So hoverjet boots I have yet to actually master. So hoverjets and mithril, but those ones are being taken up right now, so I think that's good enough. The quartz garment, okay, so the mithril pendant. Clarity goes next, I believe. So gnome would be next. Yeah, gnome would be next. Oh, right, the Gatling arms. Let's go do that. And the blob ring. Oh yeah, Anomaly ring. How did I not do this one yet? I kinda forgot about that for some reason. Alright, and shell ring is mastered. And onto the blob. The earrings have all been mastered, so for the sake of item drops and learning speed, I'll keep that. And the mithril coat. Alright, and the satchel. How about... Yeah, how about this one? It would help that we get extra learning speed from this. Although it would be nice if I went back to town real quick to upgrade this and see if I can chance the 35% drop rates. That would be nice. How many gold scraps do I have to do that though? So before I go back and waste even more time, I got 16. Ooh. Actually, let me check real quick. Can I upgrade this? If not, I'll just save load back to save travel time. Enhance. Was it oh, it was accessories, right? Mithril. Oh, I needed a mithril. Anyone happen to have a mithril thing they're willing to part with? No? No? God damn it. Unless I were to buy one from the shop. But dear god, that costs a lot of money to use as fodder. Tempting, but kind of unreasonable. Wait, if I look at the mystical... Oh, that's gold. Actually, wait, this is pretty cheap. Actually, let me go buy and sell that one real quick. Jeez, though, like, these things really cost an arm and a leg to even buy, much less upgrade. Like, look at this. This thing's 35k because of all those 30% when low HP modifiers. That's... eh. What does the pinion ring give? Pinion ring gives mithril. I need that. I could use more in general, though, so everyone else can master these. Hey, Rill. How you doing? So, Blobrain, don't buy that by accident. Let's see. Mithril hike, mithril boots with too many modifiers hiking up the cost. Yeah, let me go dismantle stuff real quick. Actually, not the pinion one. Actually, with velocity boots, technically I could use all three. Wait, I forgot. Was it the ring that I wanted to scrap? No, it was armor, right? Quartz waistcoat. Okay, hold on. I'm forgetting which thing I just bought. Was I just putting these up just because? Aquamarine. No, was it this one? Gnome, topaz. It wasn't weapon, right? Mithril. Or was it pinion that I wanted to scrap? No way. Wait, these ones are expensive. You know what? Let's see. I think the mithril daggers is the cheapest one here. Technically the ribbon. Okay, let me just take that, dismantle that, and then upgrade the, what was it? The satchel. Okay, I can only pray that this thing gives what I want. If not, well, damn. You know what? I'm saving loan to that. I ain't doing the run back. I just wanted to see, but, oh, whoa, everything respawned here. Or, was it a respawn?
覚悟はいい？飛燕連脚総連脚我に開口せよ飛燕連脚総連脚烈光陣そこよ天に飛燕連脚飛燕連脚 遅延連脚増減脚烈光陣爆笑ゲーム次そこだ食らい尽くすガンザン滅体陣影スバル空は絶頂とどめラファティレイブン遅延連脚遅延連脚増減脚そこだ食らい尽くす増減脚やれやれ
Oh yeah, wait, I didn't change everyone's strategies back. Whoops. Aizen, focus on... Was it interfering or multiple? This one, I think... Target the rear. Hit multiple enemies. Rokuro can just do whatever, because I'm not sure what he wants to do. Actually, no. Interfere with enemy art. Actually, do I want Rokuro to do that? Then, like you said, target as many as you can, I believe. Everyone else's tactics are pretty set there.
そこだ烈光陣そこだ食らい尽くすとどめラッシュストライク容赦しない消えない傷を刻んで果てろリーサルペインその程度でそこよそこよ超絶ガンザン滅体陣影スバルそこだ食らい尽くすガンザン滅体陣ラッシュストライクそこや砲火中そこや砲火中ガンザン滅体陣影スバルそこだ食らい尽くす次そこや増減脚烈光陣爆笑ゲームとどめラッシュストライク影ドリュー無行イクレそこや砲火中ガンザン滅体陣影スバル空は絶衝撃
一瞬で沈んだ分幸福だ
Mastered the blob ring. Now we're down to the legless items. How about extra burning? Off of this now, so it's either the actually yeah, get those protective hops going. Protective hops, Mithril boots. Wow, still need to master these? I can't believe I accidentally left it at this much. Huh. The Rokuro. We're good here. Alright. You don't really see damage going over like 1,000 in Tails, or in this Tails game. Like you still see damage go over like 1,000 and stuff. It's just whether or not you hit like all the weak points in like an enemy's like, or what was it, like you had to hit all of their weaknesses as well as their like hit them with attacks with ones that are strong against their particular race to get them damage multiplier out for big damage. Although it's hard to get it right every time depending on, because of like how often you change up enemies, and depending on your setup you might not have the most like easy combo to remember. It's like, oh, there's one that's a crustacean, that's a dragon, that's also a fiend type, so you have to remember like on the fly, like when to quickly glance at what you need to do and then do that combo. But then if you go for other enemies, like it kind of messes things up a little bit. But like you can hit it consistently, like given the right setups. Unless like an enemy really says F you and basically has a million resistances to everything, or is weak to the elements you have, but you don't have the proper racial bonuses to fully proc the weakness multiplier. So it's like, oh yeah, I have like all these elemental weaknesses, I don't have anything for winged enemies for like, let's say if I was using Magilu. She has every element, just nothing versus winged enemies. So that's like one annoying thing. So although this does like force you to switch between different characters, obviously, Because some will have their preferred strengths against other races or other elements and whatnot. So, yeah, there is that. Oh my god. Oh, you're a sucker for big damage numbers like in Disgaea. Yeah, Berseria tends to keep most of its damage numbers relatively tame. And I do appreciate games that do kind of like try to stay calm with the whole numbers thing. As nice as it is seeing big numbers, like it's essentially the same thing as like the toned down numbers if you just like look at like the amount of like moves or whatever you do for I don't know going with this, but yeah, like numbers are just numbers. Oh my god, I hate these things so much. Look, yeah, I'm doing a two-hit mystic. Wait, WoW numbers got pretty ridiculous. Wait, what about World of Warcraft's damage numbers? Wait, they got so bad they had to reduce the numbering twice, basically. Huh. Satisfaction of hitting 1,000 and million is different even if it's the same. Yeah, I guess. But then, like, kind of, how do I explain it?
寒すぎて眠くなってきた。
寝たら置いてくからね。
It's like, what was it? Hold on. It's like when you see enough of those big numbers all the time, you just kind of get, like, too familiar with it, so it just doesn't feel as... Actually, I don't know how... Actually, I can't form the right thoughts about this. I don't know, man. But, I mean, like, if you... I guess, like, if you play a game that has both, like, those kinds of, like, damage ranges where, let's say, like, 1,000 is commonplace, but then 1,000,000 is, like, that special damage number, then, yeah, it's pretty satisfying to see that. But when the game's nothing but, like, millions of damage, then it's just kinda, like, it's not as special as it should be, I guess. So, wait. Yeah, if you see it too much, it does, like, lose its magic in a way. So, what's that, Sarah? HP is getting in the millions, damage in the millions. Woo! God damn it, I thought I was safe. So, wait. Oh, the numbers are just too big in general in World of Warcraft. Especially, like, Final Fantasy... Is that Tactics? Yeah, like, I agree with that, Patchy. Like, games should have, or depending on the game, or for most games, like there should be an upper limit to probably where you would want to see the damage scale up to in a way. Otherwise, you would kind of get like unless you're intentionally going for it, the Skya levels of ridiculous with the damage. Like, oh yeah, millions upon millions of damage, and then it's like, oh, but the enemies have billions of health. So it's just like, so what's the difference between doing hundreds of damage and fighting enemies with thousands of HP? So it's like, like put the numbers all you want, but like, I don't know, man.
飛燕連脚つむじ月下地図をそこよ飛燕連脚草原脚烈光陣とどめラファティレイブン打天将飛燕連脚草原脚烈光陣飛燕連脚草原脚烈光陣爆笑ゲームジャレイライダーそこだナイスクス草原脚烈光陣次爆笑ゲーム我に書いてとどめラファティレイブン飛燕連脚決着ですね
Did I ever get the drop from that bird enemy yet? No, not yet.
十分警戒飛燕連脚草原脚着地面ステン飛燕連脚草原脚烈光陣
空の衣よ幻惑起動
飛燕連脚草原脚
逃がすかよ
飛燕連脚草原脚烈光陣そこだ食らいつく飛燕連脚草原脚烈光陣容赦しない消えない傷を刻んで果てろリーサルペインそこをどけ飛燕連脚そこや砲火中ガンザンメッサイ陣めっちゃ飛ぶぞそこや砲火中ガンザンメッサイ陣影すばる空破絶頂撃そこだ食らいつく守れ空飛びガンザンメッサイ陣影すばるめっちゃ飛ぶぞとどめラッシュストライフ飛燕連脚その手そこや砲火中そこや砲火中ガンザンメッサイ陣そこや砲火中ガンザンメッサイ陣影すばるそれも死神の力ですか
Oh wait, was it a clarity pendant that they dropped? No way. Oh no? What's one of the other enemies that walked in? Huh. Wait, what's that role? So wait, Xenos? Wait, what about Xenos Saga? Common battle had tame HP and numbers, while battles in like the mecha stuff had way larger numbers. Oh yeah. Like you can use, if you use numbers cleverly like that to like really show like a power difference between like different modes or whatever like that. Yeah, I'm all down for that. But it's just, oh my god, these things are fast. Hold on. Oh, what do you mean you do damage by just shaking your body around like that? Oh my god. Yeah, before I got interrupted there, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the sense of scale or something like that. Like, compared to like other games, like from what I remember just off the top of my head, because we were talking about it, the Skya, like everything, like there's no real point where things dramatically change in a way that would warrant like, oh yeah, like at the start of the game you do like a couple dozen, maybe a few hundred damage, maybe a few thousand. And then end game, like you're still you, and yet like everything and yourself is doing like millions of damage, and it's like, this seems kind of silly. As fun as it is seeing the numbers fly up and everything. Yeah, the Xenosaga thing sounds pretty cool. I never played Xenosaga before, so I wouldn't really know myself aside from what you just
十分
mentioned.
警戒して臨まなくては飛炎連脚増減脚ネコーティン爆笑ゲームそこだ増減脚とどめとどろけラッシュストレイク容赦しない一撃じゃ生ぬるい絶波滅衝撃そこをどけ飛炎連脚増減脚爆笑ゲームそこだ食らいつくぜそこだ切り裂け邪魔よ飛炎連脚増減脚そこだ貫け増減脚爆笑ゲーム着地はそこや砲撃ガンガンメッサイジとどめラファティーレーザーそこやつぶし
覚悟もなしに立ちふさがる
See, Geo Rumble and another. Okay, that's the wrong rare equipment I want. Let's see. Let's put on this one. Topaz Talisman, Stoic Idol. There we go. So wait, you enjoyed it a lot when you played on PS2? I never had a PS2 aside from the one time I borrowed the PS2 from a cousin of mine. But he didn't have that much, or he had a decent selection of games, but not like classic ones like Xenosaga or some of the other stuff like that. I remember, oh yeah, wait. There's one time I got debated when I saw like PS2 games that I could borrow from my cousin at the time. I saw like, I was looking through like his like PS2 games. I saw like Dynasty Warriors. Like, yo, you got Dynasty Warriors? Oh shit! I remember seeing like videos or demos of this in the store. Like, yo, I want to try that out. And then what I didn't read was that it was some kind of Dynasty Warriors spin-off called Dynasty Warriors Tactics. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? It's like, when can I go into the field and like do all this cool shit? I was like, no, I apparently picked up a strategy game by accident. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Where's my like Muso gameplay? I wanna slash shit up. God damn it! I was so disappointed. I'm like, I know that like his catalog of games isn't that big because like considering the household and all, like he didn't have too many options to, or that much variety in general. But I'm just like, you have a Dynasty Warriors game. How and why did you get the spin-off Tactics one? It's like, this is so boring. Like, if I wanted strategy tactics, I'd go play like Advance Wars games on the Game Boy or something like that, like where I would expect to go into like a tactical mindset of, you know, just strategy things. But when I see Dynasty Warriors, the last thing I think about is like some kind of weird tabletop looking turn-based strategy game. I'm like, I'm so disappointed. I just no. Thankfully, from the other games I got to borrow from my cousin, I managed to borrow what was it? I believe Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. What was it? Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. He didn't have Rechain of Memories. But I know I borrowed more than that. Hold on. What was it? I know I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I got disappointed at Dynasty Warriors Tactics. God forbid why they did a tactics game of the Dynasty Warriors. What was it? Wait, I know I borrowed one or two more games. What were they? God, it's been like a lot of years since then. What PS2 games that I remember? Oh yeah, wait, I believe Final Fantasy X, but then I didn't exactly have the patience to go through the whole thing, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Final Fantasy X, yeah. That was the shit. Oh man. Although, I've only, like, every time I played Final Fantasy X, either from borrowing it from my cousin or playing it on emulator one time or two times even, a long time ago, I've only gotten to the Albed continent. I forgot what it was called, but, yeah, I only got to that Albed desert area, which is, from what I'm assuming, the second half of the game. I've only gotten there before I quit for random reasons, but before that, I spent a few too many hours on Blitzball. I don't know why I like Blitzball so much. Because, like, once you play it enough, it gets a bit, like, it gets rather repetitive, and the fact that, you know, you can cheese the mode by scoring once and then hiding behind your goalpost for the most part. And then you can just, like, if you don't really feel like playing it too much, you can just, like, score, wait for 5 minutes, like, go get, like, a drink, come back, and it's like, oh, okay, it's a halftime. Or score once, oh, it's like, hide behind the post, oh, okay, the game's done. Like, well, great mode you have here. But when I did play it seriously, like, it was definitely a blast, though. See, where was this again? Oh, right, this is the upper floor of this place. Yeah, maybe... What? What do you mean that's a me thing to do? Look, when you've put, like, more hours into Blitzball than you've played playing the actual game, you kinda wanna, like, just get, like, certain things over with, okay? Look, you don't understand what it's like to menu patchy. There's like a certain, like, sense of fulfillment. Just go. Actually, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But you just don't appreciate the art that goes into menuing. No! Maggie stole my kill, so I didn't get the soul. Oh, only Feldspar. God damn it. Hey, Kenny-sama. Oh, you wait. What was that? Oh, hold on. I can't read that. You played Tales of the Abyss, but then you quit because your memory got. Oh, your memory got corrupted before the final boss. Oh, that really sucks. You have the 3DS remake, Patchy? You played one skit and stopped. Wait, it was a skit where one of the female leads questioned her breast size and got embarrassed for it being huge? Well, that's nothing to be embarrassed about. Wait a second here. Then you stopped playing because you felt like that was the best ending for that game. Oh my god, Patchy. That's such a Patchy thing to do.
爆笑しろ。衝撃脚熱光陣とどめ。ラッシュストライクそこをどけ。ジャレンライダーそこをどけ。熱光陣爆笑ゲーム。衝撃脚熱光陣。
一瞬で沈んだ分幸福
Oh
だ。
wait. Oh, that was that. Oh, that was a skip further into the game. Ah, whoops. Obligatory bathhouse scene. No, get away. Let's see, I need to lure these away. Don't want to get spooked. There we go.
衝撃脚衝撃脚そこだ。食らいつく衝撃脚とどめ。ラファティレイブン飛燕連脚衝撃脚飛燕連脚容赦しない。消えない傷を刻んで果てろ。リーサルペイン邪魔。飛燕連脚衝撃脚そこだ。食らいつく衝撃脚熱光陣そこよ。砲撃ガンザンメットイン影すばるとどめ。ラファティレイブンその手飛燕連脚そこよ。砲撃ガンザンメットインそこよ。砲撃ガンザンメットイン影すばるそこだ。食らいつくガンザンメットイン爆笑ゲームジャレイライガーラッシュストライクそこよ。魔王演劇
覚悟もなしに立ちふさがる。
The just quartz paper. Why is this thing so rare to drop? Jeez. Like, do I already have it and it's lowering my chance to get it again? I just want to see what it drops. So you ended up watching a Let's Play of Tales of the Abyss? So you basically played it to the end. Wow, Patchy. Oh, like, I want to talk because I watch a lot of Let's Plays in general, too.
飛燕連脚衝撃脚熱光陣貫け力壁飛燕連脚着地飛燕連脚衝撃脚熱光陣そこだ。食らい尽くす衝撃脚熱光陣とどめ。ラファティレイブン次飛燕連脚衝撃脚熱光陣そこだ。食らい尽くす衝撃脚熱光陣チャップローそのとどめ。ラファティレイブン容赦しない。消えない傷を刻んで果てろ。リーサルペインその程度消えない脚衝撃貫け力壁打天将天にそこよ。消えない脚魔王演劇派つむじ月下始祖天元打天将そこをどけ。消えない脚衝撃脚熱光陣打天将飛燕連脚衝撃脚始祖天元伝送標準打天将ライダー同点。どうやら型がついたようです。
Really? Still a drop? How many of these things have I already killed? Still wish I could find or get my hands on a Final Fantasy III ROM. Can't find them anywhere. That or it's like one in Japanese. I'm like, I don't want to read through the game in Japanese. Thank you very much. Although I saved the DS version in particular because I may or may not want to abuse a certain glitch in that game. Because oh boy, who thought it would be a good idea in a Final Fantasy game to limit the existence of Phoenix Downs? Good game design. Yeah. Apparently, if I remember correctly, unless they fixed it and like, or somehow changed it in like other releases of Final Fantasy III, which I highly doubt, like they don't sell Phoenix Downs in the store. Are you hearing Discord in the background? Wait, do you mean the little like pickups I pick up in the field? Yeah, unless I'm remembering wrong, but wasn't Wasn't Final Fantasy 3 one of the only, or if not the only, Final Fantasy to not sell Phoenix Downs and what you find is what you get? So then, thankfully, when I got the DS version, I just abused the item menuing and then just like made several copies of Phoenix Downs. Final Fantasy 1 on NES? Oh yeah, there was a whole thing about the older NES games in the West compared to Japan. Final Fantasy 1 in US, or Final Fantasy 1 through 3 in the US were Final Fantasies 4 through 6, right? Yeah, I'm like talking about like the other Final Fantasy 3, not Final Fantasy 6 Final Fantasy 3, but just the OG Final Fantasy 3. Yeah, no, wait, Final Fantasy 3 was not released in the US until after some time, after the other stuff. Square went crazy and forgot how to count. Final Fantasy 1 was Final Fantasy 1 in the US? Was it? I thought... Wait, let me check that. I thought, like, I remember... Like, hold on. Final Fantasy... Was it release? Oh, hold on. Final Fantasy main series. Wait, what was the Final Fantasy? Wait. For for the North American release, see, Final Fantasy 6? Yeah, Final Fantasy 6, otherwise known as Final Fantasy 3 from its marketing initially in the North American release in 1994, is... Yeah. So, in the US, because of weird marketing things, it was marketed as the third game in North America. So then that would mean with Final Fantasy 5 and stuff, Wait, then what was marketed as Final Fantasy 2 in the US? Oh, so... Oh, no, that Final Fantasy 4... Wait, they skipped over 5? Wait. Final Fantasy 4, otherwise known as Final Fantasy 2 in the US. So wait. Oh, the only FF games that had different numbers were 4, which was 2 in the US. Final Fantasy 6, 3 in the US? It wasn't a compilation for 5 and 6 though. We got Mystic Quest instead for the rather than coming to West until anthologies or whatever. Oh, if I was wait, wait. They say Final Fantasy 5 was too tough for US? Wait, what? Wait, what's that about? Also, let me check something here. Let me see. No, not that one. Fantasy 2. Fantasy 3. Huh. I never really played Final Fantasy V myself.
次も
It was hard as hell playing Final Fantasy V, man, because you didn't know English at the time. Oh. I can explain part of it. I wonder if there's a way to burn this down so you can jump across here. I don't know.
強えな。
飛燕連脚
勝つのは俺だ。
熱光陣飛燕連脚草原脚
気だらけだ。
そこだ食らいつくせ草原脚とどめラパティレイバーその程度で飛燕連脚草原脚熱光陣サンダー飛燕連脚草原脚飛燕連脚参ります奥義スパイラルヘル飛燕連脚アクアスプリット飛燕連脚草原脚熱光陣螺旋状そこだ食らい尽くすその飛燕連脚紡ぎ月下そこだ貫け次つらい飛燕連脚草原脚飛燕連脚ジャレイライガー早急
覚悟もなしに立ちふさがる。
Still no drop. Huh. You really enjoyed the first Final Fantasy VI? Or you really enjoyed Final Fantasy... Oh, yeah, I'm misreading what you're saying. Oh, you like the first 6 Final Fantasies more than the ones after 7? Why do I feel like there's enemies on the ceiling? Even though there hasn't been any here.